Could Rockstar Games be preparing for GTA 6's trailer by getting ready with some TV commercials? We'll be talking about all that in this video today, and a whole lot more. Now, before we get started, I want to show you guys this cool picture. This was posted by user iHammy on the GTA 6 subreddit. They actually posted a picture of when some senior Rockstar Games developers and designers actually came to visit his university. And this just happened 2 days after the gameplay leak. Now, this user says that they were told they could not ask them anything about the gameplay video leak. They were also from the Rockstar North office in Edinburgh and Dundee, where most of GTA 5 was developed, and he said it was cool knowing that they knew so much about GTA 6 but couldn't tell us, and they mostly spoke about what working at Rockstar was, like the opportunities available at Rockstar, how to get into game development, etc. So I thought that was pretty cool, and it leads us to our main topic of today's video, and that is Rockstar looking like they might be preparing for something, because it looks like they could be purchasing some TV video advertisements. Now, this is also coming from the GTA 6 subreddit by user Training Island 3966. And before you say it's Reddit, nothing you can believe on there is true. And while that does have some degree of credibility, you do have to take everything you see with a grain of salt, particularly when it comes to Rockstar Games, because there have been some stuff posted on Reddit that has been legitimately true. So I don't know if you guys remember this, but a huge chunk of Red Dead Redemption 2 story was posted way before the game actually came out. I believe months before the game actually got into our hands. So this is what it was. It was a guy on Reddit that basically gave away the details of the game that you play as a gang leader named Arthur. The biggest change they made to the gang is you have a posy. You have someone in your outlaw gang that is a Pinkerton spy. You acquire lots of members, such as Abigail, Jack Marston, etc. And they also talk about how at the end game, you transition to John Marr and you end up at Beaches. Hope you do a bunch of farming activities, you build a house. All that stuff was true. There might have been some minor details that weren't exactly 100% correct. But what this does go to show is that things posted on Reddit can turn out to be true. And regardless of where they got their information from, sometimes things do turn out to be legitimate. In this case, that was real. So now getting on to our main point of today's video, it looks like December could be potentially a time for Grand Theft Auto 6's trailer, because supposedly an ad company that has done deals with the NBA and the NFL said they would let Rockstar in on ads around the 19th, 24th and 25th of December. Now, it's still unsure if these ads would be for the NBA or NFL. But still, those are two massive products. And this also seems to be coming from one individual on Reddit who has correctly predicted Disney ad run times in the 2020 Super Bowl and states that they work for aid sales at FO Fox Sports. So this is the post right here. I work for Fox Sports ad sales and can see what commercials are slated. Disney Plus owns one-time 302 AD in-game, while Disney Company owns 2 times 30. Second ads in games, sadly, I wouldn't get my hopes up for a full-blown trailer, and they were talking about something regarding Marvel, but you get the idea. This guy has access to the back end and sort of knows when things are going to happen. And this is not the only post in which this user has said they work in that situation. They say, I worked in New York City at a major company for 10 years ago. So that kind of confirms the exact same situation. Another post as well, I was lucky enough to start at the company 10 years ago before my health got worse. And on the Ask Reddit subreddit, where someone said in the most simple explanation possible, what do you do for a living? They said you have to watch commercials because of me. So it's very clear that this individual has access to what commercials are going to be slayed and what it looks like when they are going to be slated. And there was apparently one comment that was found as well that said this, the only in quote inside info I have, is from the ad agency in charge of media buying for Rockstar Games. Ad agency and Rockstar Games had dinner Tuesday 10/24 in New York City and then meetings with major networks yesterday and today. Ad agency cannot openly confirm their next campaign is GTA 6, but all convo suggested it was dinner. Well, as my client was very hungover and out late, the ad agency is looking to purchase 30 seconds, 60 seconds, and a minute and a half. Commercials and high-profile sporting events like the NFL and NBA around December 19th, December 24th, and December 25th. Potentially. Thanksgiving ads, but looking like December for a trailer. So let's just assume this is true for a second. This really is starting to add up. Because November and December, this is when you have some major, high-profile sporting events, like NFL football games that are happening in and around on holidays, as well as NBA basket. And that's a wrap for today's video. Before I go, I want to share that the reason I started making videos is thanks to my friend Brian. It's become a great way for me to de-stress.